అమ్మ మరి బయాలజీలో ఏం చెప్తున్నారు? చదివింది మేడం వాళ్ళే మన న్యూస్ లో ఉంది. నేను ఆయన మధ్యలో వస్తాను.
So dear 8th class students, welcome back to the class. So till the previous classes we have discussed up to the natural methods and manuals. So our topic is fertilizers. So now our topic is fertilizers. So what is fertilizers means? They help to improve the productivity of products. Productivity of products. These fertilizers, it is of many types. One are chemical fertilizers. And next one is natural fertilizers. And the third one is biofertilizers. Okay, chemical fertilizers means they are produced from the industries. Natural fertilizers means they are produced from the soil or from the air or from the things that we grow. And here biofertilizers means the fertilizers that are produced from the living organisms. If we take produce fertilizers from the bio means what? Life. From the living organisms, then that are known as biofertilizers. So here the common examples for chemical fertilizers: urea, superphosphate of lime. So this is we have completed. Urea, superphosphate of lime. Generally, these fertilizers they should be in the NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. You'll be seeing in the urea bags like N is to P is to K. Okay, nitrogen it contains. So for the growth of the plants, mainly these elements are necessary for the growth of the plants. So if they are not provided to the plants in time, we won't get the good yield. So that's why we are using fertilizers to improve the productivity. The fertilizers we can use in these three ways: chemical fertilizers, natural fertilizers, biofertilizers. Okay, so please note it down. So next our topic is biofertilizers. Biofertilizers. So biofertilizers, like if we produce fertilizers from the living organisms, then that are known as biofertilizers. So biofertilizers are less harmful and they cause no pollution. Generally, if you are from farmer background or if your grandfathers have the activity of agriculture or if your neighbors are having agriculture farming, then you can go and watch. They will usually while spraying fertilizers. While spraying fertilizers, they cover their nose and mouth and they will spray. Why? Because it is dangerous for our breathing. It will cause many respiratory issues. But if we spray biofertilizers, means we use, then they are very less harmful and they not cause any pollution. Not only for human beings, but also other living beings. Okay. So if we use more fertilizers, what happens during the rainfall? Okay, we have spread the fertilizers. So where they will settle in the soil. So when rain falls, more is washed from the soil. So it will go to where? To the oceans and seas. And in the oceans and seas and rivers, what are present? Many fishes, tortoise, like aquatic plants and animals are present. If they take inside that fertilizers, it will lead to death. Or sometimes we are being omnivores. We collect fish from the plant, from the aquatic medium, and we eat. If that fish contains the fertilizers inside, it will cause damage to our body. So in order to get rid of that things, we are using what? Biofertilizers. So we use many types of organisms as biofertilizers. Microorganisms, bacteria, fungi. Okay, bacteria and fungi, and sometimes we use others also, like which is known as cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, which is known as blue-green algae. It is known as blue-green algae. So by the name you are thinking that cyanobacteria means it is a type of bacteria. It is not a bacteria, it is an algae which is blue-green in color. Blue-green algae. So from the bacteria, so some examples. We have studied about what? Leguminous plants. So leguminous plants, what they are present actually is rhizobium bacteria, which is present in the soil. Rhizobium bacteria, it is present in the soil. Microorganisms are present everywhere. In the soil, which type of microorganisms are present? Rhizobium. So leguminous plants or green family. soil directly. So what is happening here? The rhizobium which is present inside the soil, they form this root nodules. Root nodules. And fixes what? Nitrogen. Nitrogen in the roots, and from the roots it is taken upwards to the plant growth. Okay, so what it is doing? It is forming what? Fertilizer. It is giving fertility to the plants by fixing nitrogen in the root bodies. So which is here? This is a bacteria. Rhizobium is a type of bacteria. It is fixing nitrogen in the roots. It is fixing nitrogen in the roots. So after harvesting, means what? The beans are produced. Okay, beans are produced, cluster beans, village beans. So it productivity happened over. Okay, what happens? They will cut up to here, up to here. The farmers will cut up to here. Usually after yielding, after harvesting, what we do? We pluck the roots, right? Isn't it? After the production, what we do? We pluck the roots from inside. But in these plants, what the farmers will do? They will cut up to here only. They will cut up to here only and remaining this. Actually, rhizobium is present on root nodules. Nitrogen is also present here. So what they do? They will plug again into the soil because nitrogen is present inside the soil only. If we remove, what happens? Nitrogen also gets removed. So what the farmers will do? They will cut up to here and they will again plug it back to the soil. So nitrogen is always present inside the soil. Next after this, what they will grow? They will grow paddy because paddy needs more nitrogen. More nitrogen. So if they keep paddy, then we will get good yield of rice. Okay, this is about the one example of what is that bacteria which is used as biofertilizer. Okay, please draw the diagram. Next one. So here in the leguminous plants, this bean family gets nitrogen and this rhizobium is getting what? Shelter. So these both are benefited, sharing and caring. What they are doing? Sharing. One is sharing and one is caring. So this type of relationship is known as symbiotic relationship. Symbiotic relationship. And this plant and rhizobium, these are known as symbionts. So nowadays we are getting rhizobium culture from outside. Okay, we can take the rhizobium and mix in the fields. Okay, if naturally occurring rhizobium is not present also, we will get outside the rhizobium culture and we can mix in the soil where we are keeping these bean plants. Okay, so this is about what rhizobium. So we will see some other bacteria which are used for different types of plants. Azospirillum and Azotobacter. These are also soil microorganisms. These are also what? Soil microorganisms. Azospirillum, Azotobacter. Azospirillum and Azotobacter. cotton, mustard, maize. So where azospirillum is used, cotton, mustard, and maize. So next, these are what kind of bacteria. And next, fungi also they get relationship with the plants, symbiotic relationship. That fungi when they get relationship with plants, they are known as mycorrhizae. 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 So this fungi will provide what? Phosphorus. Here this will provide what? Nitrogen. Here this will provide what? Phosphorus. And also they overcome drought conditions. Next, salinity. And also disease. Next one is cyanobacteria. So these are, I said, no, blue-green algae. Blue-green algae which are present in the ocean and as well as land. What we can say, water and land. So what they do, they fix nitrogen to the plants. Nitrogen to the plants. And in return they get carbons. And in return they get carbons from the plant. Okay, what is that? Examples are oscillatoria, nostoc, anabina. So generally you will get the names of these microorganisms in the microorganisms part 2, soil fertility. Soil fertility. There also you will get in the state syllabus of your textbook, you will get these examples. Oscillatoria, nostoc, anabina, rhizobium. So these all enhance the soil fertility. So where these are used in the rice field. Next one is organic farming, vermicompost, or it is known as vermiculture. vermicompost or vermiculture? So vermicompost or vermiculture. So it is a small scale industry. Okay. So what they do generally, farmers means they select a small area and they make beds on that. Like this, they will divide and they will keep what beds, one compartment. So if they select an area and they will keep one compartment and they sprinkle water on that. They sprinkle water, make the bed wetting the soil. And in that they will add vegetable wastes, debris, okay, peels of what fruits and also what dried leaves. And in that they will add what earthworms or worms, any worms. And they will keep this always moist in condition. The soil, soil, always they keep moist in nature, the soil. Why? Because earthworm, they respire through skin, cutaneous respiration. So it should have moist skin for respiring. What the earthworms will do in the soil, they will take all vegetables, eat, always eating. And after eating, they will release some waste materials and mix in the soil. After many days, what they do is they will take the soil from this place and they will tie in the bags and export to the fields. Okay, that before keeping earthworms, the soil contains nothing. Nothing means it is a dead soil. We can say no microorganisms, no nutrients, nothing are present. But after adding our vegetable debris, wastes from the household, peels, dried leaves, and keeping earthworms, no, they will eat that and they will degrade. And what they deposit from its body? Nutrients. Nutrients. Now, after nutrients are deposited after many days, they will pack and they will sell to the fields. That process is known as vermicompost or vermiculture. It is also known as organic farming. Organic farming. Okay, so practice sheet 1, page number 12. So page number 12, practice sheet 1. Level 1. See, the first one, the process of loosening and turning the soil is called tilling. So I write here page number 12. Question number 1, C. Answer is C, tilling. The organic substance obtained from wetlands and animal waste is called manure. Third one, which of the following is not a rabi crop? Mustard. Fourth one, which of the following is not a kharif crop? Paddy. Fifth one, which of the following nutrients replenish the soil after growing leguminous plants? Now only we discuss what is that? Nitrogen. A, nitrogen. So an example of manure. Manure options: A, cow dung; B, urea; C, ammonium sulfate; D, superphosphate. So A, answer A, cow dung. Seventh one, an example of fertilizer is cow dung, plant waste, urea, urine. So urea. So our animal urine means our urine also contains fertilizer. Which of the following crops would enrich the soil with nitrogen? A, apple. Next, ninth one. Dash are crops grown during winters. Pulses. So level 2. So we are going with level 2. Read the following statements. Tilling uproots all unwanted plants. Tilling loosens the soil and mixes fertilizers. So statement A is wrong. So option A, you see, statement 2 is wrong and 1 is correct. Both are correct. Statement 1 is wrong and 2 is correct. Both are wrong. So B, both are correct. 11th one. The process of introducing seeds into the soil is called sowing. Keeping seeds is known as what? Sowing. Next. When a small amount of garden soil is put into a glass jar containing water, stirred and allowed to stand for 2 hours, the layers from top to bottom could be debris, water, sand, and clay. Humus, water, clay, and sand. Debris, clay, gravel, and sand. Humus, clay, grave, and sand. So answer is A. Thirteenth one. Leveling is done to prevent soil erosion, ensure uniform irrigation, ensure uniform mixing of manure and fertilizers. All of the above. Answer is all of the above. Next, 14th one. 14th one. In which of the following agriculture method the nutrient needs of one crop are fulfilled by the other crop? Groundnut, rice. So here they have given indications. Symbols they have given. So soya beans. So which one? The nutrient needs of one crop are fulfilled by the other crop. So first one is groundnut and soya beans. So B, it is total rice only. C, it is 4 types of crops are sown. Next, D, only 2 types. 2 types, wheat and groundnut. So answer is C. If many crops are grown at one place, nutrients are shared in between. Okay. So C, mixed cropping. That is known as what? Mixed cropping. Next, which among the following are kharif crops? All the above. 15th one. All the above. C. Next, 17th one. Dash is a rabi crop. So note down the answers. Identify the wrong statement. Vermicompost is an excellent organic fertilizer, contains fat soluble nutrients. Vermicompost contains reduced levels of contaminants. D, none of the above. So 24A. So 25th, cyanobacteria means blue-green algae. E. Next, 26th, diammonium phosphate contain nitrogen and phosphorus. B. Next, 27th, the process of changing of crops in each season so that soil isn't depleted of any particular nutrients that is known as crop rotation. C. Next, 28th one, the symbiotic association between plants and fungi. So fungi is in option B. So 29th, when a large number of plants are grown at the same place for food, it is called crop. Yes, it is also truth statement. And reason is wheat is the most important cereal crop in the world, followed by rice and maize. So answer is assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. So 29th B, option is B. Earthworms are called farmers' friends. The burrowing action of earthworms help to loosen the soil particles. So both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So answer is A. Next, 31. So 31 I'm writing here.